And breaking right now, families warned to be on high alert after at least 2 cases involving strangers with striking similarities.
Now, in both cases, it was a woman who approached these young children.
7 Action News reporter Camille Amiri standing by with police. Camille, what'd you find out?
Well, Glenda and Carolyn, this is very frightening. 2 separate incidents, as you mentioned, one here in New Baltimore and another one in Clay Township. We're joined right now live by New Baltimore Police Chief Tim Wiley. Tim, thank you for being here. What can you tell us about what happened today?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for being here. What a really important message to get out for folks living here in New Baltimore and in this region. We're not trying to create or raise any type of panic, but rather awareness to a situation that occurred right here in our city.
Tell me what happened today.
Around 9:30 this morning, we have a parent, as many do each day, out on a bike ride and a walk with their 6-year-old son. Mom was falling behind, as 6-year-olds will from time to time get ahead of the parent. As the 6-year-old is further ahead of the parent, the mom sees this white SUV or perhaps a minivan that's got rust in the wheel wells and on the side, sees a female passenger get out of the vehicle, approach her son, who's on a bicycle, wearing a helmet. And apparently that individual, that female, comes out somewhere in 40 to 50s. I know it's a broad range in age. Gets out, talks to the 6-year-old about his helmet that he's wearing on his bicycle. Mom sees this going on. Of course, she's very worried about this, doesn't know who that person is, starts yelling to her son and then approaching that vehicle and that female who got out of the passenger side. As soon as that happens, that female gets back in the van and they take off.
The mother must have just been terrified.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I'm a parent myself. I live in this community. It's my hometown. And I will tell you, this is not a typical occurrence that we have happen in New Baltimore. We're ranked among the safest cities in the state, 88th in the nation. And I will tell you, this is not something that happens all the time. But what it does say is it can happen anywhere. But you know, our residents, they are all over this. I have residents going door to door right now, letting people know about what happened here. We put it out on our social media, Facebook page, the information, what's going on. People are talking about this. They're getting involved. Our officers, as always, are vigilant on their patrols.
And let me ask you, because 2 things come to mind. I want you to talk a little bit about what happened in Clay Township. But the fact that this is a woman, to all of us, I think is rather unique, different. It's not what we always hear about.
Yeah, it's probably not the most typical of circumstances. You know, people want to know, look, okay, we know what's going on now, but we want to know, what are our police department, what's our officers, what are they doing about this? We are working with national resources right now with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. We have communications out there. They pool all this information on these types of situations into a central database. They'll let us know if anything within our region is anything close to what's matching what we have going on here in New Baltimore. So we're going to be working with not only our local assets here in other departments like Clay Township, where a situation very similar within the last 72 hours has occurred, but we're also going to work with our state and federal assets as well. It's very important that people know we're here working with all of our partners, not trying to do this alone and solo as a department, making sure that we're keeping everyone safe. It's important to know crime hasn't occurred yet, but we want to make sure we prevent one from happening and keep our kids safe.
Absolutely. And thank you so much, Tim, for joining us. So you heard that straight from the police chief, really taking a tough approach on this and making sure that this doesn't turn into a tragedy. And of course, everyone should be very aware out in the community. And we're just thankful that we're able to get the message out and let people know what's going on. So Carolyn and Glenda, I'm going to send it back to you.
Always keep your eyes open, right?
Yeah, and it does take the community to help. Thank you, Camille.
Well, now